One Halloween night, Stanley, the baby ranger, asked around town if anyone knew the legend of the Headless Horseman.
Where's the Headless Horseman?
Who was he anyway? And just what did he think he was doing by chopping off everyone's heads? Didn't he realise people needed those to think and be smart? These were the questions that fueled Stanley. He needed to meet the Headless Horseman for himself. That was when he met another boy named Dan. Dan was planting saplings when Stanley noticed him and asked him too if he knew the Headless Horseman legend.
Where's the Headless Horseman?
To Stanley's surprise, where everyone else had said no, Dan said yes.
I don't know. When I plant these trees, I'll go search.
Ooh.
He not only knew of the legend, he also knew of a shrine that was the key to summoning the Headless Horseman.
Where is Shrine?
But if you click it, you become the Headless Horseman.
Ooh. Do you know where the shrine is?
Not yet.
Darn.
I will go search for it soon.
Both Dan and Stanley wanted to go look for the legend, and so together they decided to go find this mysterious shrine for themselves. But where to look? It was Halloween, and according to legend, it was only a matter of time before they'd hear the melody of the Headless Horseman.
Our destiny.
After the melody played, Dan and Stanley hurriedly set off on their adventure to find its source. They travelled through jungles and mountains until eventually they stumbled upon something odd. Could it be? It was. It was the shrine. And laying next to it were none other than Jason, their creator's bones. Was Jason the Headless Horseman all along? No, Stanley thought to himself. Jason couldn't be. He was looking a bit too skinny to be the Headless Horseman. From that moment on, Dan and Stanley inspected the shrine. They poked it. They spoke to it. Stanley even tried to feed it Jason's dead bones. But with no idea how to activate it, Dan decided that perhaps all the shrine needed was a sacrifice.
Shoot me with the bow and arrow.
Oh.
It needed to know that they were loyal enough to meet the Headless Horseman, not as victims, but as equals. Only one problem. There were only 2 of them alive at the shrine that day. Dan and Stanley stared at each other, knowing full well they could not both fulfill their destiny to meet the Headless Horseman. And without any persuasion, Dan volunteered his life for the greater good. He asked Stanley to take him out. But was that really the right thing to do? It went against everything a baby ranger ever stood for. A baby ranger was a hero, not a murderer. Could Stanley, the baby ranger, truly sacrifice his new friend to summon the Headless Horseman? Actually, yes. Yes, he could.
Oh no.
I am the offer to the Headless Horseman. I am a willing offer to the Headless Horseman.
Oh no.
I think you have to wait 10 minutes, no more killing needed. I am a willing offer to the Headless Horseman.
Should we have brought healing pads?
I am a willing offer to the Headless Horseman. Nah, I'm good, buddy.
You don't look so good. Did you see any of that, Jason?
Standing at that shrine with Dan's sacrifice below his feet, Stanley felt something wash over him. It seeped deep into his soul. A villainous, vile calling, "Baby Ranger." It whispered to him, "Baby Ranger, your true destiny awaits." An eerie melody played once again, and Stanley touched the shrine without hesitation. You see, Stanley was not destined to meet the Headless Horseman on that frightful Halloween night. Oh, no, no, no. He was destined to become him. Stanley's true destiny was to gallop into unsuspecting villages and chop gon to everyone's head. No one was safe. Not mothers, not the elderly, not even babies. And what followed next was nothing short of a horror story.
My destiny.
On Halloween night, it is said that if you are unlucky enough to hear the melody of the Headless Horseman, it means that Stanley, the baby ranger, has already set his eyes upon you, and it is only a matter of time before you too will lose your head. He gallops into unsuspecting villages, for you see, on Halloween night, Baby Ranger plays by different rules. Or does he? Perhaps, just maybe, this too was nothing more than a legend.